Hello, that was Connect for today. I'm going to show you something very interesting about the iPod Touch, especially on the second and third generation. So they tell my third generation is still charging, because I actually found out that when you're using the AppStore on these older devices on the iPod Touch, it drains the battery faster. No matter what you're doing, the AppStore will drain the battery the fastest on the iPod Touch. Super interesting. So comment below if you notice any drainage difference on the battery. Keep it on the battery on. So keep watching the battery up here, guys, and tell me comment below if it changes. If I don't notice it, tell me comment below if it changes, because I cannot notice it that easy. So it's very slow at loading here, as you guys can see that. It's super slow, and another video can come out today too. Oh, see that? It just dropped 57. See that? The App Store does drain the battery. Especially when you're searching through the App Store, looking for apps, that kind of stuff. Like when I'm searching for an app here, or going through the featured section, looking for apps, that will drain the battery. It does it the most on the third generation. When I'm searching through apps, categories. Trust me, this will work on the third generation. It works the best on the third generation. So the App Store will drain the battery if you're on the third generation looking for apps. Third gen only. Second gen does not seem to be affected by this, but it did drain 1%. The App Store is one of them. And the iTunes. Oh, see that? Did you see that? See that? Did you just see that? Tell me comment below what just happened. I missed it. It jumped from 57 to 55. I think I just saw that. The App Store and the iTunes Store do drain the battery faster. So the battery is draining right now. When I go back to the App Store again, battery still is draining. Because the battery does drain from the iPod Touch when you're using the App Store. Because it drained my third gen from 70 all the way back to 16%. That's why you see my third gen charging right now, because it drained it all the way back from 70 to like 19 to 16% really quickly. Jump from 26 to 16. So as you see there, it can't drain the battery. If you have the brightness all the way back up. Oh, did you see that? 53%. Let me go and turn the brightness all the way up. So you guys I could do this a little better. 53%. If you had the brightness all the way up, then use the App Store, and more likely to drain it faster. Fast forward this so you can see the battery draining. So this is just a little theory I came up with. Tell me comments below if your iPod Touch does that too, like the battery drains from the App Store. Because the next video will be on my new Apple Watch band I'm getting today. And my new Frozen Castle. So I have one right here from Elsa for my Christmas present review. So I'm getting the Ono version because I ordered a new light up Frozen Castle. So I'll do a video review on that tomorrow, the light up castle. Oh, did you see that? So it is true. The App Store does drain the Apple Touch battery faster on all of them, but it only does in the second, third, and fourth gen. The first gen does not seem to be affected by this. So tell me, go test this for yourself. If you guys have the first generation iPod Touch, like this one, if you guys have a first gen iPod Touch, go test it, see if the battery drains from the App Store. Then come back to the video and tell me comments below if it drained it. And tell me comments below if your iPod Touch does that when you use the App Store, drains it faster. So if you want to know how I ended with the battery percentage and the wallpapers, link for that video will be in the description below for the source how I found it. Because the iPod Touches don't even have battery option. I did for all of them, except the first gen. Because iOS 3.1.3 is not supported by App Backup Bot. that will not work. So it only works on the 3rd gen, but second, third, and fourth. Oh, did you see that? It just drained it from 51 to 46. See that? So you guys can fast forward to the part where it drains. So the myth is true. This is true. That the App Store drained the battery a lot. Really quickly. But it does it more on the 3rd gen. So the iPod, this is the 2nd generation iPod Touch. So this is the 2nd gen on iOS 4.2.1. And here's the 3rd gen. Running iOS 5.1.1. So when the App Store loads again, 46%. The App Store has to load again. So, it is true. The battery can be drained faster by using the App Store on the iPod Touch. Only on the older... Oh, see that? It's drained again, 46 to 42. So battery is getting low now. It was like 70 when I started this video. Now it's at like 40. Tell me comment below that it's very strange that the App Store can drain the iPod Touch battery faster. But if you're wondering if this iPod Touch is jailbroken, it isn't. See, when I search up Cydia, I'm not jailbroken, and I have the wallpapers and the home screen. I have the home screen wallpapers and the battery percentage, but I'm not jailbroken. Tell me in the comments below if you want me to make a video on how I enable the battery percentage and the wallpapers on the iPod Touch with no jailbreak. Still, 42%. So it is true. Your battery can go dead if you're 41%. I see that. Tell me comments below what the battery level was on this iPod Touch when I first started. So tell me comments below what the battery percentage was at when I started this video. So again, tell me comments below what the battery level on the iPod Touch was at when I started this video. See, it's at 41% right now. Tell me comments below what the iPod Touch battery level was at before I started the video. Tell me comments below how much it drained during the video. That's it for this video. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. It's my video. Peace out.